What's good with y'all boys? My name is Hoods, and if you guys can't tell by my comically large hat, I am officially a 2024 graduate. Or I was a 2024 graduate like um, a week ago or something. But I've been really thinking about it, man. And I really wanted to make a video like this because, you only graduate once, so I wanted to say something. Maybe there are people here that haven't graduated yet and they want to hear what I'm gonna say. And I've been thinking about it, man, because graduation really is probably one of the most important moments of your life. I feel that everyone should graduate from high school. Graduating from high school is probably the stepping stone to a 99% of people's successful lives. Of course, there's those 1% that don't need to go to high school because they're already famous or they have some innate talent. Maybe they even just skip a grade, but those are few and far between. I'm talking for the average man because this is what this video is for, the average man or woman or they, them, or Zer or zay, them, whatever it is. This video is for you guys. So while I was sitting during my whole entire ceremony for graduation, going through all these speeches, listening to every single fucking boring one, I started noticing a pattern. And that pattern is who they decided to have speak. You had the salutatorian, the valedictorian. You honored the people of National Honor Society. You had the mayor come in. All these types of people. You had the student council. All these types of people. Student government. Student body. You had all these people who served an important role in high school, and they were the ones that got the privilege to talk. And I was sitting there, I was like, oh my God, just get me the fuck out of here. I just want to get my diploma. And while I was hearing all these speeches, I saw or I heard a lot of one particular certain word, and that was end. These times will end. These hard times have ended. Hardships have ended. Your time has ended in this school. End. It's just over and over and over again. And I just the type of demeanor they gave to us was a sad and dejected demeanor. I don't know why, and I thought it was just my graduation, but this whole thing is basically just tradition. Just oh, the end. Focusing on what you won't be able to experience anymore, more or so what to look forward to, and I don't understand why. Even in our speeches, man, the salutatorian, you had her going. All these times will end, all these trips, blah blah blah, the laughing and blah blah blah, and the classes and the blah blah blah. Why does that matter? Why does it matter if it ends? Why don't you look forward to the other parts of what begins? Because this is what I realized. You have these people who are here who have had their lives already planned out, man. These people here are the salutatorian, valedictorian, student body, all the blah 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 blah, the National Honor Society. Okay, so now they have a plan. No matter what, they have a plan. They're going over. They're either going to a good university, Ivy League, or whatever the fuck they're gonna go do some state college and get drunk every day. But it doesn't matter what they have. What matters is that they have a plan. 90% of high school kids don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. The mentality of high school is usually, okay, I graduated, now what? What is the what? Now what is what people have? Because you lose that structure when you lose high school. You don't know what to do anymore. You and You can think about it like this: it's like an early summer vacation. Oh shit, yeah. I'm gonna fuck around the summer, boys, and then oh yeah, we have to go back to school and all that. But you'll never have that again. There's never that summer. It's more so, okay, bro, now it's summertime. Now what? Because you could spend your whole entire life drinking away every day. That would have been a perfect day when you were in high school, but now you're 18, 19, 20, and do you really want to do that? You could have spent your whole time getting high with your friends and just sitting around watching TV, but now you're 18, 19, 20. Do you want to do that? Now what? What is the plan? And I looked around and I saw a lot of faces of people that I didn't really know what they were going to do. And I don't mean that as a negative person, but I mean that as a lot of people get so caught up in the high school lifestyle that they can't conform to society. They don't know what to do. I graduated, so now what? not I graduated. Now it's time to live my life. And with all these speeches, like I said before, the main word that kept popping up and popping up and popping up was end. End, all the time. You're talking about the end of this, end of that, end of this. And I was thinking to myself, and I'm being dead ass, man. That's the reason why I make this video. I would be sitting in my bed late at night thinking about the end. And I'll be thinking about this. There's no such thing as an end, but only a new beginning. And even though that sounds corny as fuck, just let me explain. The end of high school means the beginning of adulthood. The end of high school means the beginning of free independence, the loss of structure, and for you to make your own time. The end of high school is the beginning of your life. When you think about public school in the American way, it's 13 years. Kindergarten all the way to 12th grade. Pre-K if you're lucky. This is only a teeny weeny bit of our life. You know, insignificant if you think about it, man. Your schooling, of course, like, oh yeah, well, it makes you like, of course, everyone needs schooling. You know, how the fuck are you gonna learn how to read and fucking write or speak or communicate with people? But when you think about it like that, the innate focus on how it ends instead of how it brings you to the next part of your life is stupid. Because people are thinking about the end of high school when it literally makes a beginning. I think about it like this. Schooling was a training ground for me to live my life. Without schooling, I wouldn't have been able to read, write, type, speak to other people, communicate to other people, learn my historical facts, learn how to do shit. That's and I applaud school for that because they taught me how to do that. But at the end of the day, because that shit ended doesn't mean that okay, well now what? Because that shit ended means that now I can go and tackle other shit in my life. Because I did that. Not because it ended, but because I completed it. High school never ends in my eyes. The shit that you do in high school will always follow you, okay? No matter what. The knowledge that you learn during schooling will always follow you no matter what. Even if you're working a fucking McDonald's job, you know, you still need that fucking fourth grade math to be able to give the right amount of change. You still need to be able to have that physical education so you could fucking run around and grab my fries. But that's besides the point. When you think about it like that, man, why do people think about it as an end when it's really just a stepping stone for you to live your life? So I want you guys to leave this video with one thing, man. There's no such thing as a now what. It's okay to learn. It's okay to grow. And it's okay to not know what the fuck you're going to do. This is your life we're talking about. Snapping like this and saying, okay, I already know what to do. That's not human. That's not real. That's cartoony. That's fucking stupid. But I want you guys to know one thing, man. Do not get hung up on high school. Because if you get hung up on high school, you get hung on life. The hardest part of high school and graduating from it and completing schooling is letting it go. Letting those memories go, letting the friends go, letting the lifestyle go. Because without being able to shed that high school self, you'll never be able to learn and grow and become a fully fledged adult. Without further ado, boys, I've been Hoods. And remember one thing and one thing only, man. Success is what you make of it. You and you only are the one that writes the beginning.